Hey, my name's Robbie Hill, and I am a owner of a haunted house. It's a home haunt, and we just started this season, and we had a great turnout. I basically did my garage and then the whole backyard with a pirate ship and with a clown ticket booth and everything. And I'm focusing on starting a haunted attraction business, and so I wanted to start on this journey and show you guys me going through the journey of taking this from a home haunt to a professional attraction. I've started here at home, and I've taken some donations, and I've started to look at locations and whatnot. And so, but you know, right now it's fun as heck in October to do this for the neighborhood and for the surrounding community. And I also help the food bank. But so yeah, I'd like to take you on my journey of turning this into a haunted attraction business. Well, so let's get started. I'm going to take you over and down to the attraction and do a daytime walkthrough, show you the front of the house so you can see what I've done so far, and you can see some of the things I've put together for this year. And then when we do the attraction this coming Saturday, then I was going to do a nighttime walkthrough where you can see how everything looks and how we're operating it and whatnot. Okay, here's the front of my house. This is a graveyard that I've put together. This is just a light I have at the beginning. It's kind of a real cool gothic type graveyard. And here's the gravestones. I've got an LED light that's right here that really just makes this look awesome. It makes it green when you turn it on at night. I also have another LED, if you can see it up on the railing there, that goes to the door, that makes the house kind of a bluish color. Maybe purple. I think it's purple. So here's our ticket booth where you come up. And there's our clown guy in there, but this is where donations are. And if you come over here, this is the front of the haunted house. It's in my garage, as you can see. But here's the front, Nightfear Haunted House. Let me step back for a second here, and here's the facade that I've built. And these lights actually work and everything. And I've got another green glowing light under here at night. Let me show you, this might be a good idea you're interested in. I used pallets for the side panels of this front. And the reason I did that is because we get these bad winds out here, and the wind blows right through this. And so you never get it to tear down like you would if you had like solid wall panels. So I thought up that idea. Here's the back of it. And here's our donation bucket. And then here's the back. But yeah, the wood panels, yeah, they just make a really clean, the wind blows through and this thing never moves. And then the attraction is also inside of the house. So when it all comes together, it looks like a solid house. All right, and then here's the front door. You don't actually, that's a kind of an emergency door. And then I've got some brick paneling also in here. And let's step over here into the house. This sign right here, I got this from another YouTuber that did this idea. I illuminate this in the front yard. It acts as if it's a giant billboard, so that you can like see that the haunted house is here. I do a lot of advertising online and also flyers and whatnot, but drive-bys can see that there's a haunted house here. And also it helps people to see that the haunted house is here, even if they're trying to find it. So this is a great idea I got from another haunter that I've used, and it works out great. So great way to get people to your attraction. Here's my lights and the first hallway. I did what kind of reminds me and what I got from another house, an older house, kind of that velvet wallpaper. And what I did is just paint it red and then just painted white. Used a stencil basically to put the white on there. There's another light, and both of these flicker. And then, you know, I've got black sheets to divide up the attraction. Here is the beginning. I got this at Dollar Tree just to add it a little bit. And I kind of made a dilapidated wall here. And there's my grandfather clock. I don't know if you look back at some of my past videos, this is probably 6 years old. And it's one of my favorite props. I made this out of cardboard boxes with my family years ago, and here it is still in my attraction to this day. I made these just by cutting holes in the wall and putting boards and then kind of giving it a look as if, you know, like a black paint around the outer rim and then a dark paint to give it, and also spray foam to give it the illusion of mold growing through the walls. And so this is generally supposed to look like old hallways. And if we come through here, we've got an electric box here that vibrates, and then, but basically the walls look like an old house. A light that flickers. There's the windows. That was bright. A fireplace. Come through here, I got this skeleton guy hanging, and also a chandelier with a bunch of spray foam, and this just illuminates like crazy. I've got a bunch of black lights in here at night, and then a bunch of pictures on the wall. It's gonna get kind of dark here for a second. Here's my drop panel. It's kind of dropped right now, but this last picture, you see all these pictures hanging, and then boom, there the last panel falls and you get right there. Giant spider web with a spider. The clown room. There's a clown. I don't have actors in here right now. And then we come through here. And then I've got my spider hallway. It's covered in spiders and spider web. And right down here is a big fat spider at the end that falls. And then you got this lonely, creepy guy that got caught by the spiders. And there he is, pinned to the wall by the spiders. Oh, and here's my control panel room. So in here, where the drop panel is, I've got my control panel, the drop panel. This is like a control room where I do the music, the stereo system, and everything for the sound for the attraction. Then you come out the door, and I've got some caution tape set up that makes a trail through my backyard. And this is also lit up at night, coming up to the pirate ship. You got a skeleton in a cage, a treasure chest. Here's the back of the ship, the front of the ship, and I meant to make this look like it was cracked, the ship cracked in half. Here's one of my pirates. I got some old boards, and then I've got these big candles. These are basically PVC pipe with just tea light candles inside. but at night it just looks killer. I got that idea off of somebody on Pinterest. And here's the front of the ship, and notice that all of this, I did these little pieces to look like the ship was ripped apart, but if you look at it, it's made out of pallets. And I love it because it looks like the skeleton of an old ship, but yet the wind blows right through it, just like I was showing you with my other facade in the front. And that's what I love about this pallet stuff, is that the wind blows right through it. Okay, and then we got my organ player skeleton. These are made out of pool noodles and spray painted gold. The organ, and this looks like an old organ from a pirate ship. But if you lift it up, if I can lift it, well, shoot. Oh, he's on. But actually, it's just a Casio keyboard that I put inside of an old, I built this myself. Okay, let's come around and we're going to go to the pumpkin patch. I got a few jack-o'-lanterns that are lit up at night. I just put some lights from Dollar Tree in there. And here's my pumpkin scarecrow that's kind of guarding over the whole patch. Rickety old fence. And that's got a sound, that's got a radio right here, a DVD player that plays some cool music. And we're back into the trail. And then I've got my fire pit full of skulls burning. That's Christmas lights and spray foam and painted orange and black. And it gives an awesome coal effect. I got that off Pinterest. This same thing, except with twigs and spray foam and Christmas lights. Then spray foam up top, and that it looks like her cauldron is burning. This is my witch, and she's lost her hat. But I used a Monster Guts motor in here, and she stirs this, and this gives a killer illusion. This is her house, the witch's house, and the inside I've got spells and potions and things, and this, and also a light that glows green in there at night. Let me get her hat and put it on her head. There, that's looking a little better. So there's my witch. So very, very inexpensive way to make some props. Christmas lights, great stuff foam, and you can use some twigs, you can put wood in it, you can put props in it, and it just plug it in and it glows. And then we are exiting the backyard. I got these skull torches back here, and this kind of helps you see your way out of the backyard. And there you have it. We're walking back into the front, and then there's the graveyard. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed my daytime walkthrough of my attraction, and I will be back to show you more of Nightfear Haunted House and my journey to become a professional haunted attraction owner. Thanks for watching.